grind, and the scent of metal turns into taste. Now the tanks are left to burn, it's no longer my concern. All we do is sleep out the way. There's a hole in the ground where the people used to be, and it's slowly killing us. And the things all look the same, bringing fuel to the flame as the taste of metal turns into rust. Now the doors across the bench, and they'll always be a stench, 'cause they locked the toilets and they stole the carts. So the fruit is left to mold, I'm just doing what I'm told. All we do is clear up the cart. There's a hole in the wall where the bars used to be, and she beckons you outside. If the fire turns to rain and the pleasure turns to pain, then there's nowhere left to hide. But the rest is seen through, and there's so much left to do, and we need to know the faces that we fight. All I did was what they said, so what if you are dead? I'm just the one who turns out the lights.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's that time again. Spin the wheel of morality. Remember Animaniacs? They did a reboot of it a couple years ago, and it was mostly fine. Occasionally dipping into unintentionally really offensive. And never really reaching the height of comedy by any stretch. So that's a shame. But it did happen. And no one can take that away from it. Okay, let's see how to video games. Does anyone know how to video games? Can someone please tell me how do you video games? Because video games are my favorite video game. Let's go. Let's play some Gunfire Reborn. I'm kind of excited to see the new stuff in Stage 1 next patch, or next season, whatever. The next season, they're looking at adding a whole new stage for Act 1. Between that and the mountain, you know, I'm interested in the way things are being altered as it goes. Crispy chill, baby. Oh, it's about to get real cold. I say while also having goat. Cold goat. Well, let's cold goat, shall we? Let's do that. Alright, so we determined that the dice is the most fun out of the season's mechanics. They really hit it this month. This season, whatever, this last couple months. They got it. They got it, they're doing it, they're making it happen. There we go. So let's also us make it happen. Still at reincarnation level 2. Yeah, I'll take cold afterwind. That sounds great. Awakened I really don't want to be using the foundry. No, I like having more interesting weapons. We can grab autocast though. It's straight up just a really good one to have. Alright, any assault rifle? Technically, it's an assault rifle. It's one of my least favorite assault rifles, but it is an assault rifle. Love it when the weak spot's on their already weak spot. Equip autocast. Yes. Oh. Alright. Nice easy vault. Good start. Don't ever want to use bloody ammo. I think I have enough fucking attention span to use bloody ammo. Wait, is that the one that bends stuff? It is not. It's one that does not really give me a disadvantage, which is the best kind of scroll. Tiger cannon. Whoops. Fuck. I need to actually read these before picking them up. Alright. Good stuff. Alright. Lethal chill it is. On. Where are you? There we sorta are. Alright. I'll take it. Alright, we've got orange crystal shield. Let's go for those good rolls. Hey, look at that. Fuck yeah. Immediately, we're just that much more fucking survivable. Think this counts as a cooldown? Maybe. Good in here. Refresh. Still nothing good in here. Yeah, I don't want any of that. Shit. The horned beetle is everywhere. That's all I'm saying. Oh, this is explosions, not the horned beetles. Bite me. That went pretty well. Why not? Use up ammo I don't normally use as this character. It seems like a pretty good idea. Ah, we're good. Really like to get more assault rifles on here. I always felt like most weapons were assault rifles way back when, but now I'm using a character who kind of relies on them a bit. And it seems like there's just not enough. That psychological bias that I can't remember the name of. Alright, another vault. Let's go. Oh. That's one down. That's two down. And that's three. The music starts to try and play, and then I feel like that'd be really useful on, like, I don't know, a rocket launcher. Oh, wow. Had I already discovered that? That even instantly kills enemies that are currently invulnerable? That seems familiar. Like it's information I've landed on before. Here, let's keep counting that up. Possible, yeah, here we go. I knew there was a little staircase up somewhere, I just couldn't remember where. Ooh. All right. First boss. That one I haven't found very useful. Increased fire damage. Adrenal rush seems pretty good. All right, that looks pretty good. Do you have any weapons for me? Oh, hey, there's on the house. No rifles. Hexagon. Could be all right. Far from my favorite rifle. But, you know, it's not the worst. Oh, that was quick. Destroyed. Utterly rectangled. Yeah, let's go with Snow Vortex. Mostly because it kicks ass. Ah, my least favorite rifle. We'll get rid of that one. That's too much. I don't want to read up on that enough to learn how to use it today. I'm gonna keep these elemental dice until I have a proper use for them. Go with that for right now. Deadly curse. Just a straight up deadly cursed weapon scroll thing. Sure. Nothing amazing, nothing terrible. That one kicks ass. I just need to, like, actually get stuff to go with it. Like an elemental weapon and maybe some enthusiast. Fire enthusiast is so good here. It makes it so I'm constantly regaining health as long as I'm on fire. So if I can get both that and a fire rifle. Wrong kind of rifle. That. Big ass firepower upgrade. Can I get orange? No. No, I can't. Well, my damage is high enough that we might be able to finish this run with a little bit of luck. Just gotta avoid the dying part and we'll be fine. There we go. The dying part has been successfully avoided. It's something I've always strived towards. Well, maybe not always, but for a vast majority of my life. Oh, wait. Mind your LGBTs and Qs. Is that anything? Next wave. Just a sec. What's the trainer got? All right. I'll take that one. Oh. The sights on this thing honestly help me a lot. Yeah, oh. Give me an enhanced occult scroll. Wait, what? Okay. No, this is right. I click there and... yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. I love free shit. Nothing amazing here. found the vault. Not everyone? Alright. That's a big hippo. I could grab lightning blast, so the ammo on this thing travels very slowly. Still. The elemental damage is gonna be huge. If I can aim the damn thing worth a damn. Refresh. Nothing. That sounds like a terrible thing to have for this character in particular. Makes all weapons use special ammo. Hey, bad road. Yeah. Still working with the ice. She is the greatest of all time. Get it? It's clever. I didn't come up with it, but it's clever. I think she's my favorite character to play as, honestly, and that may be just because I'm not that good at the other two that I like playing at this point. Okay, 5%, yada yada. Automatic unbalance if we cap out lethal chill. Thought she was a sheep? Nah, I think she's a goat. She might be a sheep, but I think she's a goat. Alright. What's in the vault? You got big horns, I can tell you that. And you know what they say about big horns? No hats. Or at least she has to get custom made hats. Bighorn is a type of sheep, you're right. Like I said, she could be either. I just thought she was a goat. Like a mountain goat. So maybe the Polar King, like, took over her kingdom and she's going to take it back. Because that's a mountain. Oh, you not. Weird. Wouldn't let me use my ability on that one in particular. Oh, hi. The desert boar was just nipping at me that whole time. Reminded of the image of the daddy lion pretending real hard to be in great pain from his child's play bites, just to encourage them, which is apparently a thing lions do, which is kind of cool. Can't see her eyes well enough to tell if she's got rectangular or goat pupils. She has like cat pupils. She doesn't have like the hourglass pupils or anything. I don't think they go for all the, you know, realistic quote-unquote shit. Yeah, etch. And we can. Not this one, that... Yeah, alright. Spores? I could do spores. There we go. Spores. I would need to get, like, a shotgun for my secondary to keep that going, though. Which shouldn't be too hard. We've been seeing lots of shotguns. I create a cat character with the cuttlefish pupils. Hell yes. Need bloody drill. Come on now. We got restore spirit. Eh. There's definitely some builds that I could be running out of grenades fast enough that that'd be useful. Just not this in particular. Wait, what are these? Weapon skill after using the... Alright, cool. Hey. I would need a weapon with a weapon skill for that to be useful, but it doesn't hurt anything to be holding it. Alright, this is a weapon skill, it counts. So I can take that. What about this one? What's this do? Enhanced deflection shield. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So honestly, if you were a quick thinker, that sounds kind of amazing. You know, switching in between your weapons to prevent close damage and far damage alternately. That'd be pretty cool. It's just not something I'm up to at this moment in time. Alright, that's SMG. I'm just looking for shotguns and assault rifles. You get immediate auditory feedback for regular crits. But for weak spots, you only get visual feedback. Or if you do get audio feedback, it's something that I have not been able to discern. It's certainly not as intense as that loud sound. Alright, time for our first commercial break. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's me. I'm here. I'm going to pretend I'm doing an ad read. That way, the thing that I started out this sentence with makes sense. Now, you all know me. and how much I fucking love bread. I am matched only by Oprah Winfrey in my love of bread. I don't have anywhere further to take this bit. So instead, I want to remind you that there is a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that should never have to be fought for, like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, to not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. We have listed... Oh, big yawn. We have listed... Here are some ways that you can help, including the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Ochre Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help Black, trans, and non-binary people with food supplies and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund, to take back their land of 6 grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Black Lives Matter. The lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and lands matter. Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. These are things we gotta keep saying and pushing and fighting for until the people all the way to the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real protected truths. Alright, we're gonna go to the break. I'm gonna run some ads. We have no stance on ad blockers, and we'll see you back here in just a few minutes. See you then. Sorry for the delay there. I got held up briefly. Hopefully that wasn't too terribly long. There we go. Let's see how this goes. Let's continue. Oh, there's my headphones. Gotta get these on. Cassin, baby, chill out, please. It's okay. It's okay. Hi. He's just looking at me. The Elite Coyote. And destroyed. Still got this guy though. That's 2 down. Huh, only 2. Alright. If there was a third one, maybe I killed it really fast. That'd be kind of funny. Right? 14 spores, I'll take it. So I will need to actually get the spores etching on it. Next up. These are all like really good. We're gonna go with that though because it's the really goodest. You know, generally speaking. And there's a Crimson Fire Sail with double projectiles. That's pretty sweet. Fuck yeah, I'll take that. I like it a lot better than I liked what I had there. Alright, etch and etch. Hey, they both landed on spores immediately. I'm Will Wright, and these are my beautiful spores. Alright, here we go. It's the worm! I personally think is the easier of the 2 bosses. So long as you know to get up close. Oh. Because you are not outrunning that turn otherwise. Good lord. Yeah, this is the run. Get up in the Hydra's face. Exactly. That'd be a 96.5% to minus 50%. total damage, but always deals damage twice. Let's give that a go. That sounds horrifying. Yes, this is 14-7. Alright. And you with the brick. I've got a bone to take with that brick. Wait. I meant pick. Dyslexia is wild. Hey, Beekeeper. Multiple runs mechanic is reminding me of Ninja Turtles. Yeah, they both come from a lot of the same DNA. We got Mana Magazine. You load 1 bullet for every 1 meter moved. That's kind of cool, I guess. It's funny, I've landed on fire, and that's the only die that I don't have. Sounds horrible. Let's just grab ourselves some fire. I go on weapon? Probably on weapon. Weapon mastery, spirit conversion, level boost. Oh, that's interesting. Sounds horrible if you end up below 0. Element clip. Here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. Maybe it is under skills. Feels like it should be under weapon though, because that's where most of your elemental damage comes from. No, it's under general. Alright, fair enough. Seven? Come on, we can do better than that. 10? We can do better than that, too. Ugh, alright. Let's fuse these 3 together. For 1 more. Ugh. That's frustrating. It'll do for now, though. It's not useless, it just could be so much more. That's kind of tempting. Silver metal's much better, though. Buttons now recover full HP. %, movement speed. Good one. Damage. Don't have the immunity to cursed scrolls, sadly. Phantom skin, extra shields. Not gonna say no to that. Now I have crystal shield and phantom skin shield. That's cute. Fake death. That's pretty nice. That could keep us alive. May as well, you know, while we're here. I was tempted to just say piss off and go for the one at the mountain, but... Fire and ice, baby. Fire and ice. Oh, this thing's attacks do go really slow. That's why it always feels a bit inaccurate. I gotta lead the shots. Here we go, we got the vault. Fortiani and Monroe, not familiar. Crunch. Ooh, extra goblet. I'll take it. Basketball players at NCSU during the 80s nicknamed Fire and Ice. Ah, very cool. So, no, not that, but I like where your head's at. Ammo consumed. This one's so good on the bunny. I think that's who this is coming from, is her. Also going to be good on the goat here, because I am going through ammo very quickly, and that's what triggers it. Yeah, I'll take it. More and more coppers. Not coppers, though. We don't need none of them. See? That better not be. We have the copper currently to upgrade this very far. Got our supply order before the big storm about to be shopped and delivered for us. By the way, if you're on food stamps or any other state assistance program, you can get discounts on a lot of different grocery delivery services and such. We do ours through Target, simply because it's what costs us the least. Overall. Fire and Ice is also an '83 Ralph Bakshi film. Ooh, didn't know that either. I haven't seen a ton of Ralph Bakshi's stuff. He did Fritz the Cat and that really dark Lord of the Rings one. I think that's only like the first 2 books. Very nice. There's also what Solomon's Key 2 for the NES was called in North America. Hey, that one I did know. Basically, the theme of fire and also ice. Pretty common in pop culture. We will crush them. 13. What's the compare button? Just tap Z. Alright. So it's lower than our current hell. Wow, that's fun to say. We got a dash dice. Dash die, dash and die. Man, if that had been orange, might have replaced something with it. But I think we're good for now. Double damage, triple damage, quadruple damage. Let's just do the extra AoE damage. Huh. I've never seen this stage. It's daytime. Normally, it's very specifically nighttime. This must have been something we unlocked last week. I think I remember being excited when I saw it. Oh god. Tiny enemy crabs. Oh, what are you? Cool as hell is what that guy is. Turtle flame. Aha! Rad. The new conveyance mechanism, too. The ice shards from hitting weak points is really paying off right now. Alright, we've got a vault there. Just grab all this stuff. Too much enemy crabs, it's true. I much prefer the lobsters The seal is loose. Be careful, says Crown Prince, who's not even here. They've never fixed that either. That's been around since this particular challenge was introduced. There's a giant enemy crab. Or at least a somewhat oversized enemy crab. A relatively large enemy crab. What is... Oh, there he is. Baburaben? That's a new one too. One. Alright, wave 3. Oh, fuck. No, fucking... Where are you? Ah! I couldn't find him. He was behind this rock, but he kept walking around the side of it. Like a fucking Bugs Bunny cartoon over here. If it were a comic book, it would be giant-sized enemy crab. That's true. You know, 48-page special. Tidal wall. Phantom Peddler. Hey, fire big hippo. I'll take it. And it had spores on it already. Fuck yeah. Sec, let's hit a... Not doing that one. Definitely do that one. The less ammo I use, the better in general. Especially if each shot still counts as using ammo, you know, in case you're the bunny or something. Three occult scrolls and gain a golden goblet. Do I have enough stuff that I can just give up? We can get rid of that. And that. And this isn't that useful currently. There we go. Give me another golden goblet. Hell yeah. Extra level. skill accumulation. That's something that I think a lot of people need. Took me years to understand the Pooh and Piglet were following their own footprints around the bush. Aww. I never told my parents when I finally figured it out. I was kind of embarrassed. Aww. Nah, not everyone can figure out the same things. Thank you for sharing that story. Found out about giant-sized comics when someone posted a scan of the cover giant-sized Man-Thing. Yeah, that'd do it. Oh, there's a Phantom Peddler over here. Did we already go to this guy? Yes, okay. Where's our next exit? This way or that way? Not sure which. This way it is. Oh yeah, the accuracy and stability on this thing being doubled. This is deadly. It's a sniper Gatling gun now. And that's fucked up. Aha. That's fun. We got mimic crabs over here. What are they mimicking? Crabs still. I guess technically they're imitating empty crab shells, but you know. Absolutely wasting them. Alright, we have a chance to increase the power of our crystal shield. We'll need red for it to matter. Hell yeah! Alright, now it recharges every 3 seconds and increases our damage by 50% over the top. This is a ridiculously good build. Oh, fuck. No, we're good. Ah, that's where you were. Catfish Man and Catfish Warrior. The two genders. Melee Master, probably not something I need. Burst shot. Right, that's fucking terrible for what we're using, but I'm gonna grab it and then get rid of it specifically so I have the description unlocked. Well, now it reloads 10 rounds, so that's something. Oh god. I thought about making just custom bathroom signs to hang up in places. But every time I think about it, I remember how nonsensical the men's and women's rooms are marked in a lot of cis-normative businesses. Like the one that's 2 dots or 3 dots. There was one that was a squid and an octopus. Just completely nonsensical that a certain kind of person thinks is oh so obvious. Alright, let's see what the final level is on daytime. What, you think I won't see you there because you're invisible? Oh, that's hard to aim at when they're that far away still, without any sights or scope. Right? We're coming in from the other side of the beach currently. Now we're getting back into the base enemies as we get closer to the docks. That's fun. Sometimes this game has impressive little details. And I'm just like, wow. I'm glad I noticed that, because I'm sure that a lot of people won't. Lightning ring. Does not really matter. Alright. Level up my weapon, will ya? Alright, what's next? Elite Gathering. That sounds elite dangerous. Get out of here. Not getting to stack very many abilities. Surprise bonus. All right, what do we got here? Emergency heal, alright. I'm very rapidly moving their lethal line all the way up to the top of their health bars. In fact, using my special is setting their lethal line all the way to the top. Which is funny because what lethal line does is it makes it so my special kills them instantly. It's the secondary bar underneath their health and stamina slash shield, not stamina, shield. The orange one. And the lethal line is the vertical white tick through it. While the orange part is basically their balance, and if that goes below the lethal line, then my special will kill them instantly, even if it's my special that set them up there. Arsenal Guard. What? Oh, right. I can send weapons and item. Huh. I'd have to actually put something in here, but there's nothing that I care to, I guess. It seems very limited, considering that I'm likely to have 2 weapons that I need for the run. No thanks. Refresh. And nothing great. You got anything good? Not really. I mean, that might be fine. Yeah, let's do it. We can cause 30 burns, right? Probably. Ooh, what do you got? Quick cast, spirit infusion, weapon recharge, heavy defense. Let's see if I can get a better fire mastery. I said better fire mastery. Alright, that'll do it. Converts damage type of non-attribute primary skill and secondary skill to... Oh, that's even better. Didn't even realize that was a thing. Let's give this a try. Hey, look at that. Element counter effect for fire damage. Alright, cool. Very down with that. That went really well. I don't even have to worry if I fail. Oh, that's where we already were, because I don't do any non-elemental damage anymore. Alright, it's the serpent again. Give me fire shard or something. Nothing. Alright. That's okay too. And now let's destroy them. Okay. What do you mean elemental effect 0 out of 30? He's clearly on fire. Don't tell me this is broken. Maybe Maybe it doesn't count against bosses? That would seem kind of silly, though. I'm all distracted and getting hit. Oh, I thought I had this already. Huh. Guess not. Polymorph magic. That's wild. Sure, let's try that. Wonder if they'll keep dropping shit while Dragon Kiana is one of the bonus enemies. Not even enemy, but they drop pressure every time they're shot and when they're defeated. And this just turns things into Dragon Kiana. Apologies for that pronunciation. Hey, there's Fire Enthusiast. We were needing that one. None of these are any good. I can just not pick it up, though. Well, that's wild. Hey, you're not ignoring me? Oh, I can do an exchange, right. Don't miss the opportunity. Think carefully. Nah, I don't really care about any of these. I'll keep what I've got. Alright, now is it actually gonna... Okay, now it is counting. Good, it is just doesn't count against bosses. There we go, that's all 30. Now we have extra elemental damage. Which is all of our damage because I've converted everything into fire. Plus now I regain health when I set myself on fire, and I set myself on fire every time that I kill, or every time that I inflict fire on something else. Why, yes, this build is super broken. Why do you ask? After this room, I'll be going to the break. seems like Dragon Kian in this case just doesn't attack, but otherwise doesn't drop treasure either. Alright, we're gonna go to the break now. Want to support us, of course, during the break or not, you can head on over to patreon.com/ifwhen, or you can subscribe here. If you subscribe here, you get access to our super cool emotes in any chat you want. And you'll get a shout out at the time of subscribing. Or on Patreon, you'll get access to all of our art and music that we upload there. Plus shout outs during the stream for every stream. You could even do both if you were feeling real spicy. Thank you to our patrons, Melly Basket, Andy Monium, Nahum Wengrove, Kai, Angelic, Sky, and Green. Thank you so much. Alright, we're going to go to the break now. I'm going to hit that ads button. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. As soon as I called that commercial break, our food got here. So now we have snacks to make it through the apocalypse that they're making out this winter storm to be. It's been a while since we've had like 7-degree weather here. But it's not like it's unheard of by any stretch of the imagination. Most winters in Oklahoma at least get down into the, 15 degrees area. All right. But it is going to be cold this weekend. So anyone else should get ready for it, especially if you're to the east of us, because you'll get it the next day. All right, here we go. Now that I understand how the trainer works, this should make future runs a bit easier. Lotus blooms after a half second, dealing 40% of the last secondary skill damage as true damage. Yeah, that's, I guess, pretty good for a grenade build. But this isn't purely a grenade build. Oh, fuck. Nope. Not cool. What a jerk. I'll see that shit. Not cool. Ah. Leshen. Y'all see that Leshen? Fuck that guy too. Don't want a cursed scroll. I only want a cursed scroll if I'm immune to its negative effects. I told you already. Alright. I mean, not detrimental. That's the problem with the mountain, is the goblets you get here are cursed, so you don't really get a choice as to what they do. we got here? Star ring. Get rid of that. The spores with my secondary as a shotgun are doing a lot of work on this build. As is the fire healing me every time I put it on someone. Right, and I zoned out for a sec. The high accuracy of this the inscription on this big hippo. Because normally big hippo has quite a lot of spread. Doesn't seem like my frost vortex is automatically raising their lethal line to maximum anymore. I think I just missed a goblet. Whoops. Oh, wait. No, that was a... Was that a vault? That was probably a vault. Alright, so we've got an elite gathering. Where are you? Just running all the way away, huh? Dropped a golden goblet. Cool. This one is not cursed. I think this is what's going to work against the king best. Which is coming right up, so... Oops. Spirit feline. Should have stopped to see what it said, because I do not remember. Yeah, let's get rid of that. That's a terrible idea. Actually, it might be a good idea because I have so many shields, but too late now. Then we got Bitter Windbrush anyway. Here goes. Oh, it's not even the king, it's the other guy. The giant. That's not useful anymore. Would have been nice earlier. Definitely not that one. There we go. Each hit doing 455 damage. And here we go. Second time I fought this man. got me on that one. Having a hard time spotting the weak points. No, 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 no. No, no. Oh, wait. Is that a DPS check? Maybe? Pay attention to avoid. Ha, yeah. About that. Whoops. Oh god. That's okay. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Bye-bye. I was dealing damage to his HP underneath his shield with half of every shot. That 2 portals? Where's the next one go? There's a much better hell. That's back to the inn. Where does this go? Next. Oh, what? There's a next scene. Alright, let's grab this. Oh, that's the wrong guy. Wait. Damn it. What do you got? Critical hit. Wow, that'd be pretty good if I was using my usual main. Try autocast. Let's see what we can do with this. Alright, that's definitely better. Let's see if we can get it to red, though. Or at least orange. Alright, there's orange. Wait, it was already... No, it was on purple. Okay. We can go with orange. Alright, I'm gonna keep this one and hope that we run into, Nah, fuck it. Let's go back to the old one just in case there's some shenanigans. Whoops. Alright, that is correct. Oh, it's back to the beginning. Okay. First strike is pretty rad. I guess it just loops now. There we go. Well, let's see how hard it loops. Damage resistance of enemies, 0%. No bosses. So I guess this is just endless mode until we die horribly. Well, let's see how far we can get then, right? Last 40 seconds. All right. Oh, it's all corrupted now, too. Golden goblets dropped by non-boss enemies are corrupted by demonic energy and can only be used to replace existing ascensions with new ones. Oh no. Can't even level up without them? I guess it takes a level up of something else. So we can only get those from bosses. Which means we're going to be leveling much more slowly for a bit. Until the enemies get powerful enough to just destroy me. And who knows how long that'll take. Nothing good. All right, on and on. We're gonna speed run this shit. Sure. And that replaces the old version. Oh, fuck. Do not even need to worry about this shit. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, some of these guys can take a fucking bullet. Alright then. The amount of copper I'm picking up is astra-fucking-nomical. Nom-nomical, I like that. That's my new word for edible. Up to level 30 on this gun. All right, what's in here? Not much is the answer. Almost at the first boss. That was tough. I don't know how I got through that alive. That was wild. I'm talking shit, but it's absolutely gonna destroy me as soon as the enemies get a bit stronger. Alright, and the one we get from whichever boss we fight here. Is that a scroll? That's a scroll. No, thanks. Very good for Bunny. Much like a carrot. Or at least the leafy parts of a carrot. Alright, what are we gonna upgrade? How about Fire Enthusiast? Wow, okay. That makes it heal me even more. Terrifying. Keeps making more lights. What am I supposed to do? Check the shop over here first. Overflowing waters. Nah. Undivided attention. Ah, right. That one's cute. Not amazing, but very functional. Level 33. And golem time. Well, okay, this gets a, it says select anew, but it selects for me. Can't complain too much though, that's a pretty good ascension. Increase our weapon damage even more. See if we can get fair trade to a higher level. See it there. There it is. Under skill for some reason. Oh, right. I forgot it does affect your grenades. Come on. Please give me orange. There we go. That'll do. Also see if we can upgrade weapon level. That's definitely under weapon. And skill, weapon level, there it is. And again, I see. That's 3 times I've rolled 10 on that. There we go, 11. Now I'm confused. That's alright, we got it now. enter the next scene. Or, oh, we can exit back to the inn every time. Shall we push our luck? That's the question. It also didn't send us to the desert. So I guess it picks the level at random too? Very interesting. Good thing I remembered, what's it called? Good thing I remembered to look at the radar. I feel like this run could theoretically go on forever. I wish I'd get Merciless Combo. That would be fucked right now. Don't want any of this stuff. So obviously games like this are about breaking the systems, but even I'm thinking this is a little much. This seems excessive. When did you guys get here? I'll take enhanced normal ammo. Now it's even more normal. We're up to 5% damage resistance on the enemies. How long does that take to get to 100? Alright, daytime again. Slowly but surely, and don't call me Shirley. How do I continue on? Do I swim up the waterfall? What? Okay. How do I get up there? Ah, that's how. Can't be holding a heavy weapon. Which is kind of annoying, but at least it's impossible to be without a light weapon, as far as I know. Possible there is now. I don't even have a weapon skill. Alright, what do you offer? Nah, you know what? 660 gold isn't enough to bother. Copper? Whatever. Coins. Here, make me stronger real quick. Just one more guy, that's all there was. A vault, and I'm gonna go for it. Nirvana. Exploding lantern spirits in this level, that's fun. Holy crap. Oh, made it. Never really came close to losing or anything, but it sure felt more intense than it has in a bit. Mostly because of the turtle flame up there. Hey, flame shard. One more stage. Oh, hi there. Didn't realize there were guys lining up to see me. Here, give me red weapon level. Or purple. That's fine too. Didn't need that shit anyway. No, but for real, did not need that shit anyway. Ooh. Enhance, level 45. Let's snooze real quick. There we go. Oops. Don't worry, the recycling is automatic. So I'm not technically just leaving them there on the floor. I see, that's what Boundless Dream means. Now I get it. Probably not something I want to do for most. Hey, we're at the boat this time. For most streams, I should turn off Boundless Dream if I remember. Because it's cute, it's fun. But it's not something I actually think makes good TV, so to speak. Alright, let's see if I can take out this boss. Ooh, fuck. Oh, shit. And phase 2. I love this shit. Just that giant fucking head comes out of it with a nose cannon. Tengu, that's the word, I think. Oh god. Oh wait, right, I actually have to shoot it? I was looking for the artillery. Oh god. Hell yeah. Unlock the airbag scroll. And now we're just gonna head back to the inn. Through here. That was a good run. Almost 14 million damage in a single shot. Fucking hell. Reincarnation 3 unlocked. So we can start playing around with some other characters. I certainly like some of them that I don't know how to play. For now, let's get the all characters stuff for a bit, real quick like. Okay, those are all multiplayer, so I don't need those at this point. Got some good shit over here. Why has level 4 been a different syntax than all the other levels? That's odd. Alright. Unlocked. This octopus. Got a couple more season missions done. A few more regular unlocks. Hell yeah. I guess that's gonna be it for now. Oh, headphones off. Alright, thanks everyone so much for joining me. It's been a blast as usual. That's it for me for right now. In a little while, I believe Bad Road is going on with Blood Rain at 7 Central, I think. That's over on his channel, Bad Road. And then back here, we'll have Sue with Another Crab's Treasure. She's approaching the end. It's being climactic and shit. Yeah. Alright, cool. If you want to support us, you can subscribe here for access to our emotes. Or you can head on over to patreon.com/ifwhen. Get access to art, music, and shout-outs during the streams. So thank you so much to Kai, Melly Basket, Nahum Wengrov, Andymonium, Green, Angelic, and Sky. Thanks for helping us keep going. What's the last thing? Right, schedule. That's YouTube, not schedule. Well, that's our YouTube VOD channel, youtube.com/ifwhenvod. You can see everything we've done on this channel all organized into playlists. Highly recommend that you head over there and subscribe to see more. And here's our schedule at truckcommunity.neocities.org. Everyone's schedule's up there. And yeah. I've been a hell of a year so far. Thanks for coming, everyone, and we'll see you next time.